We're going to hear from our colleague Ken Gleiman, who's the president of the Army Strategist Association, professor of practice at Arizona State University, and also directs our regular warfare program. And he's going to talk about a sort of very interesting new program we have here at ASU.
All right, thank you, Daniel. I know I'm between you and lunch, so this will go rather quickly. But I am going to I'm going to talk to you this morning about the new relationship between Small Wars Journal and Arizona State University. So many of you are familiar with Small Wars Journal. Small Wars Journal has long been an important platform for military, security, and academic professionals. Since its inception, particularly from about 2005 to 2018, it served as an essential resource for understanding and discussing the complexities of irregular warfare, terrorism, urban conflict, and other related topics. The journal was founded in February 2005 by a few Marines, Dave DeLegge and Bill Nagel, along with some of their colleagues, such as Dave Maxwell, who I know is here with us today. Back then, Small Wars Journal became a unique space for practitioners and academics to publish ideas that might not be welcomed in the more traditional professional journals. At the time, the discourse in the Department of Defense was rather constrained. Some would even say it was censored. There was a period where even saying the word insurgency could raise some red flags. The U.S. national security community at that time, I think, suffered from that post-9/11 condition where, to paraphrase Elliot Ackerman, the very presentation of context became scandalous. But despite, or really because of these challenges, Small Wars Journal fostered a robust debate on counterinsurgency, hybrid warfare, the local dynamics of conflict, etc. It hosted contributions from figures like FSI's own David Kilcullen, John Nagel, Gian Gentile, among many others. As a young military officer, I even published my first piece in Small Wars Journal, where I accused the Army of practicing career-centric counterinsurgency, which changed the course of my career, but probably for the better. But whether you were a general, a non-commissioned officer, or an academic, Small Wars Journal provided a platform to publish and discuss controversial ideas. This led Rolling Stone to include Small Wars Journal on its hot list in 2009, right alongside Lady Gaga. The journal's influence also inspired the creation of other platforms that we know today, like War on the Rocks, the Wavell Room, From the Green Notebook, the Strategy Bridge, just to name a few. As many of you may know, the journal's founder and first editor-in-chief, Dave DeLegge, he was a real visionary in this space. His dedication to fostering informed and critical discussion made Small Wars Journal what it is today. Sadly, Dave passed away in 2020, leaving behind a legacy that's both impactful and enduring. In the years since Dave's passing, the Small Wars Foundation has admirably kept the journal alive, relying on the dedication of several volunteers. During this period, the journal continued to play an important role in the community, even as other platforms emerged to publish the works of military, government, and law enforcement professionals and academics. Under the leadership of John Sullivan and Robert Bunker, Small Wars Journal's regional publication, El Centro, continued and still continues to explore the dynamics of conflict in Latin America. Recognizing the importance of preserving the journal's legacy, the Small Wars Foundation sought a partner who could not only manage, reinvigorate, and upgrade the journal, but also protect and build upon its rich history. The website, which desperately needed an update, was one of the key areas identified for improvement. Yeah. This is where Arizona State University's Future Security Initiative, supported by ASU's media enterprises, stepped in. Thanks to the hard work and negotiations led by Ryan Shaw, David Maxwell, and Bill Nagel, ASU successfully acquired Small Wars Journal earlier this summer. With significant funding from the Smith-Richardson Foundation and from the ASU President's Office, we're excited to announce that ASU's FSI has taken over the management and ownership of Small Wars Journal. This transition has allowed us to bring on a dedicated staff and establish an advisory board. The staff includes myself, along with 4 other associate editors who are either professors or research fellows at FSI. We're also, of course, bringing in graduate students, primarily from our Master of Arts in Global Security, and editorial assistants who are undergraduates at our School of Politics and Global Studies. Our advisory board consists of members of FSI, media professionals from ASU Media Enterprises, and alumni from the Small Wars Foundation board. Together, we're committed to upholding the journal's mission, which is advancing the discourse of small wars at the speed of relevance. Today, I'm thrilled to share with you a sneak peek of our new branding and the redesigned website, which we will be launching in just a few weeks. The new platform will not only honor the legacy of Small Wars Journal, but also position it to continue its vital role in the discourse on modern warfare and security issues. It also, of course, has a tremendous value proposition for our students. So here's a look at our new branding system. We've chosen, of course, ASU colors, but maintain the elements that honor the legacy of the original brand. This design reflects the continuities and discontinuities of small wars, the changing character of war, and the permanent nature of conflict. Our logo will adapt based on the topic. Beyond just counterinsurgency, the journal will continue to explore topics such as artificial intelligence, technology and warfare, and emerging domains, but always staying true to its roots of considering the most important domain or dimension of warfare, which is the human element. The updated website will have a more modern look, reintroducing features such as membership, moderated commenting, along with newsletters, events, and contests. And one of my favorite parts is retrospective essays from some of the journal's original contributors as we approach some important 20-year anniversaries. I know Doug Oliphant here is calling him out, but he's agreed to write some pieces about his time in Iraq. There we go. All right, so in conclusion, so it just so happens that 3 members of the editorial team, which I'm really proud of, have published books related to small wars. They're on display outside. Amos Fox's new book on conflict realism, John Sullivan's new edited work, Urban Operations, and my own co-authored work with my co-author Sue Bryant, who's also here, Winning Without Fighting, Irregular Warfare and Strategic Competition in the 21st Century. Thank you for your attention. I look forward to engaging with you. Happy to talk more about Small Wars Journal. Now, as you're about to go to lunch, I'm going to leave you with a video about our Master of Arts in Global Security program. Thank you.
To better understand future international security challenges, Arizona State University, one of the largest and most innovative public research universities in the country, joined forces with New America, a creative and dynamic civic institution and think tank. Our work together led to the creation of the online master's degree in global security. The interdisciplinary degree links serious ideas with practical, policy-oriented applications to aid professional advancement in the military, government, non-governmental organizations, and the private sector. Students can pursue the Security Studies degree from anywhere in the world, study while working, and finish in a calendar year. What makes the Master of Arts in Global Security so valuable is our commitment to working closely with each of our students to help realize their goals, as well as our faculty who bring a wealth of intellectual and practical expertise to the program's diverse course offerings. To learn more about ASU's online global security degree, visit asuonline.asu.edu.